Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode. It's been a while since I uploaded an episode about this startup journey. Last time that I uploaded a video was episode 4, and I talked about some of the features that I was planning to release. I got an update. I released those features among other features, and I'm gonna be talking about those in this video. I also have other things that I wanna cover. This time I made some bullet points so I don't forget. But just to give an overview, I'm gonna be talking about some of the AI features. What do they do? Which are the ones that got released. I got a business card for Grocie. I'll tell a little bit about the experience and what was the purpose or the intention for that. There were new features added apart from the AI features, so I'll jump into those as well. And we have a premium plan as well as subscription plan, meaning that the app can be used for free, but users can also pay for the AI features, which obviously we need to make money in order to pay for those services. So I'll explain what's going on right there. And finally, we have some experience. This time I did a 30-day challenge for reaching 100 users. Spoiler alert, I failed. But yeah, let's get into it. I guess we can start with the 30-day challenge. So yeah, the idea was to release these AI features, and then I thought, okay, since I'm gonna have those AI features deploy, I'm gonna be able to focus on marketing it and show the app, and yeah, let's get 100 users under 30 days. And that was the initial idea. We ended up releasing the application. We were using different channels. We only got 68 users. As of now, I think it's close to 80, so it's getting there to the 100 users. Unfortunately, we didn't make it under 30 days, but I have some thoughts. I have an idea why we didn't reach those users, and part of it I think had to do with listening to the feedback. So yeah, we released those users and not users, I'm sorry. We released those features, and the idea was to market, but we started getting feedback about, oh, this feature is not working, or it would be good to add this feature, and I was listening. And as a developer, I like to keep making the application better, and also knowing that there were some bugs, some issues with the application. I was not comfortable putting content out there knowing that the application was buggy. So what I ended up doing was to get to the code and start coding, fixing issues, as well as implementing these new features. And as a result, the application got better, but the users didn't. And I'm not too upset because, as I mentioned, I got 68 users under 30 days. And when you think about it, 68 users, imagine, just picture 68 users outside your house. That's a bunch of people. And just because you see online on social media that there's these people making applications that got thousands of users or are making thousands of dollars, I didn't want myself to follow or see that as reality, and instead I just wanted to just be my own and I don't know, create my own reality in a way. Not try to simulate something that, I don't know, maybe it's not realistic or it doesn't apply to me, because everywhere is different. Every application is different. It's gonna behave differently. It's gonna have different issues. So I was just doing my thing. I was just doing what it felt right to do. And it was amazing feedback. I got plenty of feedback. Some of those features got implemented. For example, one of them had to do with like single item list, like, and I think I'm gonna get ahead of myself about the AI features. So I think this is gonna be a good segue. One of the AI features was to add take a screenshot or a picture of a recipe written in paper, or even a dish. Like, let's say that you go to a restaurant and you take a picture of your food. Like with Grocie, you can take a picture and it will extract like the recipe information about it. It will extract the title, like what it is. It will extract the steps to create, as well as the ingredients. And for the ingredients, like the ingredients has many parts to it. So one of them could be like the title, like the quantity or the unit. For example, it could be tablespoons, 2 tablespoons, or maybe instead of spoons are teaspoons. So Grocie takes care of all of that. Like, he extracts every ingredient and the quantity according to the data out there in the internet, and it creates the recipe for you. So next time that you go to that you want to create this, maybe at your house, you have everything needed. The only thing that you have to do if you want to shop for the ingredients is press a button, add it to your cart, and start shopping. So that was one of the features. Going back to the feedback, one of the feedback was to do kind of the same with ingredients, like single items. I'm sorry. So we have ingredients, but we also have a list for single items. And the single items was a manual process. Like, you needed to type basically the name of the ingredient or item, quantity, unit. Those were optional, but you could do it. And one person was like, oh, what if I can just take a picture of it and it will add those things for me? And I even went a step further to do bulks. So let's say that you have multiple items in one picture. You will take a picture and it will extract them, and you can add them to your single item list, because Grocie is not only for recipes, it's also for other, like it's also for other stuff that you might need for the house, like maybe salt. Like, yes, it can be for a recipe, but maybe salt you use in other recipes, so you might want to get some of that. Like, maybe you want to go to the store and you want to buy water, like, you can add it into your single item. So next time that you go shopping, you add those to your cart. So the idea is, like, we want to improve the grocery shopping experience. And yeah, that was one of the AI features and feedback that we implemented. There were other things, small things that we implemented, which it has come a long way since we first deployed Grocie. For those that have been in the journey, we deployed Grocie as a web app, and we ended up transitioning to a mobile app. So now it's available in Android and Apple. So eventually it's gonna come to desktop, so you can use the same account and access everything, like all your data from anywhere and any device. So yeah, that was one of the features. Another feature was the receipts. You go to the store, you do your shopping, you want to keep track of your finance, how much you're spending, and how much each item was a specific day. Like, you can take a picture of your receipts, and depending on your list, it will try to match like the item from the receipt to the shopping list that you had, and it will have like the total of how much you spent according to the receipts, as well as which items, like the price of each item. So there's more improvement that we can do with that one, but right now that's we're trying to connect those two features, like more, like to improve the experience. So that was one of the AI features. That was the second one actually. The last one had to do with coupons. So similar idea. You go to the store, you have like those like promotion flyers that they have like the buy one get one free or 20% off or $2 off. Like you can take a photo of that flyer and it will extract all the promotions as a list. And for the list, like if it belongs to a specific store, it will mark which store it belongs to. Also, it will tell you like the name, when it expires. So once it expires, like it's no longer in the list, and it will go to like expire list. So that way you don't have to delete or maintain that; it will be automatically. And right now that's like a standalone feature. We're planning to um, like connect that more to other features in the application. But yeah, those were pretty much like the main AI features. There's other ones that you can, for example, you can create images. Like let's say that you wrote your recipe, um, and you wanna have like an image for your card, and like the card is what it displays when you're seeing your recipes list. So you can generate based on the information that you already have saved, and it will generate something cool. But those are like small AI features. I don't think I think they're yeah. So those are small AI features. Other cool feature that I will appreciate if everyone starts using is the feedback. Um, this feedback it's in the main page. Like you will see it on the top left corner, and you can type anything. Like you can type what you like about the app, what you don't like about the app, if it broke, like you found a bug. I will appreciate it. I want to make this app like the best food app for everyone. So I will appreciate if you find anything, even if you think that I'm not gonna see it. Trust me, I'm gonna be looking at everything. Please write it down, and I'll get into it and get it fixed. So I'm really excited about that one, even though might be annoying for some of you guys to use it since you might report some issues. But I just ask for patience and understanding. This is my first app, and like I get it. If I get an app, I want it to work 100%, no issues. But that's the goal with that, and I'm trying my best not to make those issues. So anyway, that was another feature that we added this time. I think I showed it earlier. I show that we have a business card, Grocie. You can scan this and it will take you to the landing page. On the app, you can see like the Play Store and also App Store buttons. So if people see they're like, oh, this is an app business card, so they can basically scan the code with their camera, or it also has like the URL so they can visit the landing page. And I had a premium code so people could use. But actually yesterday I submitted my app for review to the Google, not to the to Google Play and also to the App Store, but the App Store rejected the application because I have promotion codes that offer premium features, and according to their guidelines that's not accepted. So they asked me to remove that or to use a different like approach to offer codes, which is the Apple's preferred way. So I ended up using it. I'm sorry, like I was hoping to for this video to show you the supporting code so you guys can use it. But I'll find a way. Just reach out to me and we can make it work, so you can start using the AI features if you're really interested. Otherwise, if you want to support me, download the app. The price for it is $7 a month, I'm still trying to figure out like the pricing. Like I want to do a yearly plan so it's cheaper in the long run. And even for the AI credits, I'm planning to add way more AI features which are gonna utilize more AI. So let's say that the app becomes very valuable, and maybe the $7 is not enough to cover all of those services. I'm planning to maybe have some type of credit, like buy credits, so that way you can use them as on demand. So those are for the future. For now, as again, it's only one plan monthly. So like the link is gonna be in the description. But yeah, that was another thing that I did. We've been dropping these cards on the on the stores. Like every time that we go to grocery shopping, my wife, she's the real G. She's been dropping them in different places, so people pick them up, and fingers crossed they download the app. Unfortunately, I don't think we have picked any out of probably like 50 cards that we have dropped. So yeah, I don't know if they're really working, but still, it's pretty nice to have this. Maybe I'll have this whenever I meet people. Like, oh, here's the app. And maybe once it gets more with more features, or after this release, people are gonna be more interested, because as of now, since the last video, I deployed those features, but there's a big feature coming out soon. Currently, actually, right now it's on the review by the App Store. Google already approved it. And this new feature is the Explore feed. So people can start publishing their recipes to the world, and they can start also seeing other people's recipes. You can also follow people. Right now, it's it doesn't have much like functionality for the following. Like you can see how many people is following you or you're following, but like it doesn't show in your feed. Right now it's only Explore, and it's gonna, like, I don't have an algorithm developed as of now. It's just the most recent is gonna show up on the top. So I have plans to work on that. Right now, like, the main thing is to share recipes and have following people. So if you wanna look into them, like, you can use this app and share with your friends or family recipes that you make. So that's something that's gonna come by the time that this video is released. So if you're watching this, you can check it out. I'll make sure to put like a video on the background so you guys you see what's going on. So yeah, another aspect of that feature is that you can copy recipes. Like if they decide to publish a recipe, you can copy that into your own recipe list. So if you wanna cook it and you wanna shop for the ingredients, it's just gonna be one tap away. And I was talking about the subscription. Like I only have a monthly plan. We're making money now. We're making, our MRR is $21, or monthly recurrent revenue. That's a term that I learned recently. But yeah, we're making $21 a month. In reality, it's only 15 because Apple is taking a bunch of that, and we're not accounting for the services that we're paying for the storage, for the hosting. So it might be even less. Honestly, technically, we're losing money, but it's okay. Like I have hope on this application that it's gonna get better. But yeah, it sounds so cool to say that you have a MMR of $21. The goal is to get to 1,000, and we'll see what's the next goal after that. Probably 10,000. But yeah, that's where we're standing. I already talked about the 30-day challenge. Another like highlight of since last episode was the localization. Like at the beginning of this series, I talk about, there was an episode about AI tools, and I talk about Photoshop and Cursor and other software. Like Cursor has come in clutch with localization. For those that are not familiar, localization means that your app supports different languages depending on the location that they're living. So example, if they're in Mexico, it's gonna be in Spanish, or if they're in German, it's gonna be in German. Deutsch, I think that's how they say it. And the reason of adding that was because of the feedback that I was talking earlier. Like someone was like, "Oh, my preferred language is German, so it would be nice if I could use it in German, but it's cool, I can use it in English." So I was like, man. So with this localization, I only added 2 languages because even though it took a big load of work from my self cursor, still there's a lot of hundreds of words or phrases that need to be translated. I think last time that I checked, it was about 1,000 already translations for each language. So imagine if we didn't have AI, I would have to hire someone or probably use Google Translate, which, uh, according to my personal experience, is not always accurate. I think ChatGPT or other AI chats that I've used, they have a better translation. Obviously, I'm using Cursor, so it uses different models. But the point is, it translated hundreds of words in seconds. So probably minutes, to be fair. So I'm supporting those languages. That's something that I never thought about when I was developing a native app. So for those that are trying to do something like this or just curious about this uh, journey, like that's something that you're eventually gonna do if you wanna expand to different audiences. So yeah, that's where we are. Last thing, as you guys can see, my hat. I'm representing Grocie. It cost me a lot of money, this hat. It cost me like $80 to get the logo digitized, and also I don't know what's the term, but it starts I think with E or I, embroiderment or something like that, to get it in the hat, and also on the I think it's this eye. Yes, this eye. To get the Grocie name on there, and also just the hat, like a lot of money. But this is like motivation for me. Like every time that I'm carrying literally Grocie is in my head, I'm thinking about it, and yeah, it's just another way of motivating myself. So yeah, if you are working on something, like just keep working on that right now, even though it will not be called as successful. I'm having a lot of fun. It's not where I want it to be, but like it feels good that I'm working towards something that I like, and that's a great feeling. Like even if I fail, I have failed so many times in projects that I've done. I have worked with other startups that have failed as well. This time is like my own startup, and like officially I registered a business. So yeah, I have so many goals, so many ideas every time that I'm working on something. Like there's always a way to follow. So I'm just saying these things because sometimes we don't know where to start, and I think it's just getting started. Once you get started, just make a plan too. Don't just go blind, because you can burn out just working without having a vision. I'm talking from experience. Like planning and resting is very, very important for me. Uh, don't listen to those unrealistic videos or stories about people that were not sleeping and just working. Like that's not realistic for me. It's very hard to do that one, because I have a full-time job, I have a family, I have a daughter, uh, another daughter coming soon, and this side project. So doing those things are not healthy for me or for my family. Um, like I got sick for a whole week, and like that was just my body telling me that you gotta chill. Like I was, yeah, basically waking up super early, grinding in the app, and then getting to work, and then by the time that I was with my family, like I was super exhausted. So I've been taking it slow, even though sometimes it's frustrating. But when I'm back with a fresh mind, like I try not to think much about the application because I don't want to be just in La La Land. Like I want to be present for other things like work or also for my family. But having those breaks kind of helps me once I get back, like to plan, to actually think clearly. And I don't know, like sometimes out of nowhere, like you have some ideas, even when you're not really thinking about it. So I think there's something there that like some magic that happens. So yeah, I just wanted to say that it's not hard. It's hard. I was gonna say it's not hard. It's hard. It's hard, but it feels what's the term? It's fulfilling. It's fulfilling because you know that you're working towards something. You know that you're doing the right thing. At least that's what you think that you're doing, and that's all you need to do. Just believe that you're doing the right thing. Have an open mind. Be flexible, and keep moving. Keep moving. You also gotta defend your ideas. There's gonna be people that care about you that's gonna kind of hold you back, but don't take that to the heart. Like they care about you, and when we see people in pain, like we wanna avoid the pain, but sometimes we gotta go through pain in order to grow. So that's the way I see it. I try to be mindful about that, and yeah, we're making a sacrifice. Not saying that I spend like I have extra time. Even I already mentioned that I'm always busy, so that's a sacrifice that I'm always kind of on the clock, even though I try to take breaks. But it's gonna be worth it. I know I'm trying to manifest it, and we're already seeing signs of that. So something that I wanna ask is if you can download the app, just give it a try. If you don't like it, it's cool. I'll keep bothering you with new updates, so you keep trying it until you really like it. If there's something that you wanna see in order for you to be using it, let me know. Use the app, shoot me a text on social media. My social medias are gonna be available. Now there's something else that I did since last video. I created a bunch of accounts in different platforms. So now I'm in Threads, I'm in Blue Sky, I'm in X. I've been in X for a while, Facebook, YouTube, and so on. So if you use any of those apps, feel free to connect with me there, and eventually we can connect in Grocie. So actually, by the time of this video, let's connect in Grocie. Yeah, that's everything that I have to say. Take care. Thank you for watching. See you to the next one. Peace.